Welcome back, guys. Today we're doing the review for Scream 3, a video that's been a long time coming since my last review for Scream was 3 months ago. Yeah. So, now that I've continued watching them since Scream 7 is only a month away, let's get right into this review. So, starting off with the positives of this movie, David Arquette and Courtney Cox are really good when they're on screen together. I think anytime they're together, it's a good time, and I always like their chemistry on set. I think they have a really good chemistry, and it's sad that they got divorced in real life. But it is pretty cool to think that they got married because of that franchise. And yeah, I just think in general, their dynamic is always a good time. Sidney Prescott is a fine character in this movie. She was way stronger in the first two, and she's just isolated the entire time, so she doesn't really get a lot to do until the ending, which makes for a very unimpactful ending, in my opinion, especially when you get to the reveal of who the killer is. It's Roman Bridger. He was in a few scenes earlier on in the movie, and he barely gets any screen time, and then the movie goes, aha, he was the villain all along. This one guy from the intro. But yeah, he was literally in like 3 scenes until he got revealed as the killer. And when he did get revealed as the killer, I didn't really care because he was being a crybaby the entire time. And I just in general didn't like his character. I think this movie has the most boring characters in the entire series, and it's not very fun to watch them on screen. So I was cheering when they died. They're not bad characters, but they consumed a lot of time. I think the kill where the guy got tossed off the railing and onto the back porch or the backyard, that was a really good kill, especially since these kills get a lot more gory as the series goes on. This is definitely where they start to hint at what's to come, because the next movie gets really gory. But yeah, those are my main thoughts, and then getting on to some of my little more nitpicks. I think that the backstory for why Roman Bridger wanted to be, or why Roman Bridger was the killer, I didn't really care about it. Like, especially how he was talking about how he motivated Billy to kill, Sidney's mom. That, I didn't care about that either. That wasn't very cool. And the movie's treating it like a very clever moment, like, you didn't see this coming, when in fact, it should not have been a thing at all in the first place, because they're acting like everything's led up to this, but in reality, this is the worst killer we've had so far. Worst movie, even though it's not a bad movie, it's not a good movie either. And so it was just a very weak entry in the series. I don't think it was bad, but it just wasn't good either. I'd put it in like the middle range, because it's not great. It's definitely my least favorite out of the trilogy, and I was really hoping that this trilogy could go out on a really big bang, and it just kind of ended on a whimper, in my opinion. But I think just in general, the movie has good kills. Again, the one where the guy gets tossed off into the concrete and splatters on the ground, that's really gross. This movie also has some really good stunts throughout the entire sequence where they're running around through the mansion before the killer gets revealed. It's a really good scene. But after he gets revealed, then it just kind of weakens the entire movie for me. And I think this could get boosted to like maybe a 7 out of 10 if the killer was someone interesting, not Roman Bridger. But it's just kind of like a 6 out of 10 movie for me because killer got revealed to be him. But I really think that that's all I have to say about this movie. I wasn't a big fan of it, and I feel like the majority of people are in agreement with me. Not everyone dislikes this movie as much as I do, but I think that a lot of people definitely don't enjoy it like me. But I'm hoping that this is the only bad entry in the series, which this isn't a bad movie. It's still fine. It's just not the best. But I'm hoping that it's the only weak entry in the series, especially when Scream 7 comes out. But, yep, that's been my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and just letting you guys know, Stranger Things videos during the week, and Scream over the weekend until Scream 7 comes out and we're finished with Stranger Things. Then we can just get on to one review a week and stick to the same franchise the entire time. So with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.